It's one of the biggest movie theaters in Toronto and also hosts many of the splashy premieres during TIFF. But there's a chance the days are numbered for Scotiabank Theatre at John and Richmond Streets. Richard Southern joins us now. So what's happening to the Scotiabank Theatre and what could it mean for IMAX?
Yeah, it could be very big when it comes to your true IMAX screens. We don't have very many of them in the city. But Ginella, the building that the Scotiabank Theatre is in could be in store for a complete teardown. RioCan, which owns the John and Richmond structure, has submitted a proposal to build 2 new mixed-use towers on that spot. Now, the plan right now does actually call for an 8-screen theater in the new complex. We don't know if it will feature an IMAX screen, as the current complex does. As it stands now, only the Ontario Place Cinesphere and the Scotiabank Theatre have true IMAX screens with 70mm projectors. The film aficionados really like this, Cynthia. Of course, the Cinesphere could be in for demolition, the Ford government opening the door to new development in Ontario Place. So Toronto could be without an IMAX theatre. We still don't know, though, when the Scotiabank Theatre will close or if it will close at all. It may stay open during the demolition. We don't know yet, but we're going to continue to follow.
We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I don't know about you, but I don't quite work 9 to 5. I work on the night shift because we have the 11 o'clock show.
I like your hours. They're good. No, I'm a night person. Like, are you a night person too?
I am. But it's tough not being home in the evenings and missing dinner and all of that. But apparently, maybe it's better because 9 to 5 apparently could be taking a toll on our health.
Yeah. Who was that saying that's on Dolly Parton working 9 to 5?
That's right.
What a way to make a living, Ginella. What a terrible way to make a living, according to an Oxford University scientist. He says waking up and going to work before 10 o'clock in the morning is the most common form of torture. Dr. Paul Kelly says most people's circadian rhythms or internal body clocks don't sync up to that 9 to 5 schedule until they're about the age of 55 or so, until they're almost at retirement age. He's advocating for later start times for schools and for workplaces. He says that would make just about everyone more productive, happier, healthier, and less addicted to coffee. I'm down with this one.
I can get behind that. Our day shifts here start at 10 o'clock, and when I work the day shift, that was a pretty good gig.
Not too bad. When I fill in at the business desk for Mike Apple, I'm getting up at 3 in the morning, and that really throws you off. Some schools have experimented with starting later, and they have found, too, that tests and everything, test scores improve when you don't start so early.
All right, we got to start the petition, I guess.
I'm with you on that.
Okay. And now, did you catch the Oscars last night?
I did.
You did?
I always reluctantly watch the Oscars.
I know, right? Even if I haven't seen any of the movies, I still want to feel like I know what's going on in the world. And
I'd like to know host that kind of worked.
I agree.
You know who pioneered this? CityNews, right? The anchorless newscast.
And it was tighter, it was quicker. I think they should do it. No host every year. Okay, Lady Gaga, that performance was one of the most talked about moments of the night. But she was also catching eyes in other ways.
You see the bling she had on? Gaga hit the red carpet with a $30 million Tiffany diamond hanging from her neck.
Wow.
$30 million. The yellow diamond clocks in at 128 carats. Last worn by Audrey Hepburn in 1961 for a publicity shoot for Breakfast for Tiffany's. It was unearthed in 1877 in Africa, one of the largest yellow diamonds in the world, and apparently this is the most valuable piece of jewelry ever worn to the Oscars.
I certainly noticed it. I did notice it.
Yeah, especially when she was giving her
When she was giving her acceptance speech, it's really all you could see and all you could look at.
I'd be pretty nervous walking around with $30 million bucks.
Yeah, I've seen Ocean's 8.
Pretty sure Gaga could cover it, though, if it fell off.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Richard, thanks so much.
Thanks, Ginella.